Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. In today's video guys, we'll go ahead and show you how to remove and replace or just how to remove the center console on BMW 3 Series generation 2005 to 2013. This one will be the E90, E91, 92, 93. Now, we'll show you how to remove the whole console. In our case, we'll remove it because we want to paint that right here, and we'll use original BMW paint and it will look amazing. So you can check the video out. We already did something. We restored our switch here and our door handle, so that's one thing we did, and we want to restore that as well. So stay with us and we'll show you how to remove the console. Just a reminder guys, we have more than 200 videos taking the whole car apart, so if you need anything, please subscribe, give a thumb up, give a like, and let's go ahead and start on it now. All the tools and parts that we use in the videos will be listed in the description of the video below, so please check it out. So first we're going to need a few plastic panel removal tools, and we're going to go ahead and open the arm rest like that, or maybe close it for now. Let's leave it closed. Now we have two clips here on top, and what you usually do, okay, you need to grab it with your fingers right here, okay, and pull it like that. You can see that's where the clips are, okay, right here. So if it doesn't come loose, all you have to do, get the prying removal tool, go in, okay, press on the clips and they'll come loose. Now we have two little clips on the side, okay, my bad, and those are possible to undo from right here, okay. Let me just get on the side here. I'll show you once it's removed what they look like. Okay, might give me some time here to, because if you break those clips on the bottom, okay, that could be very bad, and I'll show you why. Because they're not like regular clips. Okay, I got this one loose, and again, once we remove it, I'll show you, okay, what exactly they look like. So we have the same one on this side here. So just 1 second, I'll go ahead, remove this one. Perfect. Now we can pull it out and we can disconnect, okay, the wiring harness. So you have, okay, let me disconnect this one here first. So we're going to go ahead, okay, pull this one out, because some of the models will not have that thing here. Okay, and you can just leave it like that. If you want, you can disconnect the wire, it's up to you. Now this one goes in a clip, so you can just pull it, okay, trying to get some light here. You can pull it out, okay, like that, and on the back side is the connector. So with a small screwdriver, okay, we'll disconnect the wiring harness now. Okay, it came out, okay, just like that, you can see. So what we need to do, okay, we need to put the key in, turn the ignition on without starting the car. Okay, the ignition on without starting the car is when you have the lights on but the car not running. Have your emergency brake on as well, all the way up, and this is because we'll need to put the car in drive without the engine running. Press the brake, shift it in drive. Now what you need to do, grab with your hands, push that button and pull straight up. Do not twist or anything like that, because you will break your knob. Okay, and came out. Now in order to remove, okay, the trim piece, we'll need to remove the shifter trim right here as well. And with a plastic panel removal tool, okay, we're going to pry it up. Now here you can see we have only two wires, and those are with a small flat head screwdriver. There is one tooth that we need to pry. Okay, this is the tooth right here, and one on this side as well. Okay, and we removed it just like that. Now you need to open the armrest all the way with a same plastic panel removal tool. There is a couple clips, okay, so you need to start on this side. Okay, lift it up. Now you can see clips holding here and there, so you need to work your way around it. Okay, and you can pull it towards the back. Now we need to disconnect the wire here. Okay, and let me see if I can pull it out so I can show you. Actually, I want to show you how to do that wire. Okay, this wire has one tooth on the bottom. This tooth with a flathead screwdriver, barely pry it like that. Okay, and pull it out. Okay, you can see that whole piece now will be out. All we have to do is disconnect this wire. Okay, right here, this is for the power outlet socket. So again, you need to, let me see, you need to squeeze those things in towards each other. Push down, squeeze in, pull it out. Okay, and it came out. So now we need to remove the e-brake cover here, the handbrake cover. So with a panel removal tool, there is a few clips. Okay, once I remove it, I'll show you where all the clips are. You just need to pry it up. Then you need to pull it like that. And the thing about it is, you don't have to remove this one if you want to. But what I'm going to do is just a zip tie here. And we have a video how to replace it actually. Okay, right here, I'm going to go ahead and cut the zip tie, and later I'll install a new one. Just a regular zip tie. Okay, like that. Now, you can pull this thing out of the way. You don't have to remove the handle, but if you want to, you could. And then we need to get a flathead screwdriver, and right here there is, okay, two covers. Let me see how I'm going to get underneath them actually. Okay, one came out, now one more. There is so much coffee spilled here. Now 10mm socket here, guys. Okay, and we're going to remove two bolts. Okay, this is one of the bolts, and I'll actually need to get pliers to pull them out in just a little bit. Okay, this is the second bolt here. Okay, let's see if I can actually go ahead and pull it out to show you what it looks like. No, give me a second, I'll go get pliers and I'll show you. Now make sure that you empty your console, everything should be empty and you don't have anything there. Now we can close the lid and we'll go towards the back to remove two more nuts. Now right here, two nuts. Okay, and those are with the same 10mm socket that we use for the front. One is loose. Now one more. Okay, I'll go ahead and get the pliers to remove the bolts on the front. Okay, trying to get the bolt out. That's what it looks like. It has a little bit of thread locker on it, so they don't get loose from vibrations. Okay, now the whole console, okay, should slide out. Now right here we have the telephone cable that needs to be disconnected. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and show you on this side. Okay, some jelly balls here. Okay, this one is disconnected now. We have to disconnect the one towards the front here. Okay, so you can see that tooth. Okay, let's see. It still doesn't want to come out. Okay, like that. Now let's see if we can, okay, pull this one up and slide it towards the back. Okay, something else might be holding here, so you have to be careful how you do that. Okay, it needs to come this way up. maybe we have the wiring harness on the back as well. Okay, this one here, we forgot about it. So with the small screwdriver, okay, we need to pry this one open as well. This one for the auxiliary port. Okay, no, this didn't work. Okay, now let's see. Okay, something else is holding. Okay, one more wire. Okay, right here. This wiring needs to come out as well. So let's disconnect this one now. So you can see there is two teeth. Okay. Then we need to pry out. Okay. Almost out of there. Now let's see if it's going to come out. We hope it does. Slide it out of the emergency brake, the handbrake there. Okay, maybe this one needs to go more up. Okay, and the whole console, guys, came out of the car. You can see, just like that. So you can see the console is out. That's how you guys remove it. Installing it, everything is in reverse order that we took it apart. So please subscribe, many more videos to come, and see you next time.